Chris, give us some background on this K-drama.
Okay, so The Last Empress is actually a pretty recent Korean drama. Its run dates were from November 21st, 2018 to February 21st, 2019. So it was actually 52 episodes. So I know us watching it, it was a lot. Like we were watching 3 episodes in one day. When I looked on Wikipedia, it had it described as a mystery thriller series, which is kind of funny because then on Viki, it was described as like a Korean drama, and that was pretty much it. The production company and the channel that it aired on was SBS TV, and it was actually produced by SM Life Design Group. And so I know, Ashley, you had said that was pretty interesting. Like you picked up on the SM logo, right?
Yeah, it appeared at the end credits for like 1 second, and I had to scroll back and pause. I knew that SM had their hand in TV and movies, but I didn't know to what extent. And just realizing that this was an SM production was pretty interesting.
Yeah. So I actually looked into it, and SM Life Design Group is a I can't even say it. Sorry, guys. Subsidiary of SM Entertainment. So it's a part of SM Entertainment where they are more engaged in the media and publishing businesses. So there was 4 divisions in this company. It was the media business division, the video division, a publishing division, and a rental division. So I'm assuming because it's a K-drama, so this was part that handled the media business and video. So yeah, so it was actually part of SM Entertainment, which actually it's a perfect segue because when we talk about the actors in it, the starring actor, I'm sorry if I butcher the names, Jang Nara, she was the actress that plays Sunny. She was actually a singer that had a contract with SM Entertainment. But then they actually dropped her because they thought that she wouldn't be able to compete in the market. But she did have one hit song that's super well known in Korea, and that's Sweet Dream. So it hit the number 1 on the Korean music charts. As far as for this drama, she actually won the SBS Drama Award for Top Excellence for an actress in a Wednesday, Thursday drama. So yeah, she was actually pretty well known in Korea as a singer, and then she went into The Last Empress. The second lead, I would say, is Choi Jin-hyuk as Nawon-sik. He won the SBS Drama Award for Top Excellence to an actor in a Wednesday, Thursday drama for this drama. The next one was Shin Sung-ruk as Emperor Lee Hyuk. And he's better known in the musical theater industry now, but for this drama, he also won the same award as the actor who played Nawon-sik. It was the Top Excellence Award to an actor in the Wednesday, Thursday drama. And then, a little bit more, they were kind of minor characters, but still played an important role in the drama overall, was Lee Elijah, who played Min Yu-ra, Shin Eun-kyung, who was the Empress Dowager, and Ah Sung-yu, who played Crown Prince Lee Yoon or Vincent Lee. We actually knew or have seen Ah Sung-yoon in 12 Years Promise, a previous Korean drama that we had seen before. But as far as Lee Elijah and Shin Eun-kyung, they're pretty much just actresses. Being in K-dramas is pretty regular for them.
I have a question.
Yes.
What does that mean, Wednesday to Thursday drama?
Okay, so it seemed like because there's only so many awards you can give for a drama. I didn't really do too much research into it, but it did seem like they divided whether the markets or the competition in which they would give the awards to.
Oh, so like someone would win for Monday through Tuesday?
Yeah, exactly.
That time slot.
Got it. Okay.
So, a general overview of this plot. I think I wrote this originally in our K-drama list that it was a historical drama, but it's very clearly not. It pretty much goes over...
Well, it kind of is.
A little bit. Like, it goes over, like, what a monarchy in Korea today would look like. So we're in Korea in like present day Korea, but they still have, you know, an emperor and, you know, all kinds of monarchs and stuff. We're introduced to the royal family. And so Lee Hyuk is the emperor. Like, he's the one who's reigning right now. But really, his mom, the Empress Dowager, is a super corruptive and manipulative person. So the entire show, you kind of see little snippets about how she controls policy, or she, you know, does some really shady things to control his reign. So the entire show is based around this family. And so the emperor kind of, you know, he murders someone with Minyu-ra. That's how Oh Sunny comes in. So pretty much she's his alibi, where to prove that, you know, he was innocent and didn't commit this murder. So he ends up marrying her. And so throughout the whole series, Oh Sunny like starts realizing, you know, this was the like kind of like if we were to marry a member from BTS and, you know, where we're idolizing them. It was kind of how she saw the emperor. So then that whole perception is completely shattered. And so she's trying to expose to the general public how corrupt this royal family is.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good summary.
It's also important to mention that Na Wang-sik plays a role in this. Is his mom is the person who was murdered by the emperor and Minyu-ra. And his mom is also Minyu-ra's adoptive mother. So there's a lot of tangled webs.
Yeah. So let's get into this overview. We're going to go into pros and cons. But now that I'm thinking about it, should we talk about the cons first and then end with the pros? Because I just really want to get into some tea about some complaints about this drama.
Yeah, let's do cons, and then we'll put a Band-Aid on it with the pros.
I like that. So the beginning of the drama opens up really hot. Like right in the first episode, the emperor is hooking up with his secretary, Minyu-ra, and Minyu-ra has like a boyfriend who is not Na Wang-sik, but he's not really, like, he's more in love with her than she is with him, because she clearly has moved on to the emperor, so she doesn't need this dude anymore. And Na Won-sik is trying to figure out where she is and why she's not hanging out with him. And that's how the mother gets murdered, because he finds out
That's right.
that
Did that really?
she's hooking up with the emperor. And that happened in the first episode.
Damn.
Yeah, the murder happened in the first episode. And so when I first started watching it, I was like, what did I just get into? This is all happening really fast.
And it never stopped.
And what's interesting is that but the way that it never stopped was like, it was just compiling problems and just like, I don't even know.
I was so excited going into this. I was like, oh my gosh, this is good. This is so juicy. But because like you said, there was like cliffhanger after cliffhanger. There was a bunch of oh my gosh moments. And so that's how I was hooked.
Yeah, but it was exhausting. I think halfway through, I was just like watching it to get it over with, because it was just nonstop thrill or cliffhanger or drama. And my boyfriend usually likes to watch the K-dramas with me, but this one, he was like, I can't handle this. You have to take this to the other room. And if my boyfriend says that...
All of the characters all tried to kill each other at different parts of the show. After he found out who murdered his mom, he like lost all that weight and tried out for the Emperor's Guard. And then the entire plot of the show was him weaseling his way up to being the Emperor's best friend with the whole purpose of killing him.
Sorry, I was saying more like the Emperor's right-hand man, because I don't think he wanted to be his best friend. I think he just wanted to be in a position to be able to kill him and like get revenge on him.
Yeah.
So, you know how Wang Shik became Chon Woo Bin, and then became the Emperor's right-hand man? I feel like in the 52 episodes, he had so many opportunities to kill the emperor, and he just never did. And somehow he kept getting promoted and promoted and promoted, and he got closer and closer and closer to the emperor. And it's like, dude, you're literally standing over him as he's sleeping.
Dude,
just kill him already.
Yes,
and he just didn't.
How many times did Wu Bin stand over the emperor's sleeping body with tears in his eyes, just vowing silently to kill him? And after like the 10th time, I was like, just do it. Just kill him, please. Do us all a favor.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
He was.
Because he was so
I'm gonna be
deserving.
honest. I was kind of like, I was trying to go with it. I was like, okay, maybe he wants something bigger and better. Okay, he's stealing his money to give to the people. I see that now. Okay, he's working with Osoni to try bring everything down so there can't be a monarchy anymore. Like, I was trying to go with it, but yes, like, I feel by episode, like, 50, 40, it was kind of like, I don't think he's gonna kill him anymore. Like, I think he's just wants to hurt, like, not even hurt him. Like, I just don't think he's gonna do anything about it. He's not gonna get his revenge. So it was exhausting.
It took too long to get to that realization that because he did have that realization when he was going to kill Minyu Ra, and the ghost of his mom appeared and was like,
that's right.
You're a better person. Like, I raised you better than this. You're not a killer. And I think that was the moment that he realized, like, I'm not going to kill this woman anymore or the emperor. I'm just gonna
bring down the Korean Empire.
His character development, it just took too long.
It was a very disappointing.
I did not like it.
Disappointing.
It was.
And his, spoiler alert, his demise is so disappointing. I was so sad.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I was, I think when they revealed that it was Na Won-sik who, that saved them, like, I was so disappointed. Like, they didn't even show him. Like, they showed, like, a mangled body, right?
Yeah, because he left the drama.
Wait, what was the reason why he left so abruptly?
Well, he had a 48 episode contract, and then he had another obligation that he signed on to. And then the writers and producers decided to extend the show by 4 more episodes because it was so popular. And by that time, he had to go to his other commitment.
That's the next thing. Like, I wonder, like, how it was so popular. Because, I consider, like, super popular dramas like Descendants of the Sun. That one was, like, completely hooked from beginning to the end. And this one, I just feel like at the end, it just lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's because it's so thrilling. And also, Korean viewers were watching it as it came out, whereas we were binging it every day or every other day, 3 episodes at a time. So
that's true.
Our perception of the writing and the storyline is different from waiting a week.
Yeah, that's true. We got a more coherent. I wonder what their time slot was too, because then also who was watching this show that made it such a big hit. Because you know how there's a difference between people watching at like 3 p.m. versus an 8 p.m. drama here in America?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if like that has something to do with it too. I feel like we're just bagging on this drama right now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there were some really good characters in the show.
Really quick, I Googled it, and the time slot for the show was Wednesdays and Thursdays at 2200. What is 2200?
10 o'clock
p.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
10 p.m.
Okay, so it was a late night drama.
That's really late.
Yeah. And it was in the praised for its fast-paced and unpredictable plot.
All right. Well, that makes sense. I forgot who said it. Which one of you said it was it was you, Casey. How we were binging it versus they had to wait to get the next episode.
Yeah. Exactly. This one was an episode on Wednesday and then a new episode on Thursday the next day.
Okay.
And then they waited another week again.
It's interesting that this drama was praised for having so many plot twists because I feel like some of the plot twists were just inserted for the sake of adding plot twists.
Yeah.
I agree.
Some of the storylines didn't need to happen.
Yes. Minyu Raw storyline.
Yes, Minyu Ra's storyline. Like the part where I don't know, she has a son, and I still can't figure out, was the son a product of the guy who raped her? Did he even rape her? Or is that the son of her boyfriend who is the old emperor guard? Where did that child come from?
So, okay, this is why I was confused. Because I remember they were saying like that the guard that, you know, was with the previous empress, they were saying how he was expecting a child. And so they would show like flashback scenes of him and Minyu Ra shopping for baby stuff. But then you get that whole, you know, rape scene arc. So I was like, wait, like, what are they trying to, like, did he really rape her, or are we just assuming that?
Exactly.
It's really, like, unclear, and she was definitely pregnant because there's a scene where he, like, touches her belly, and she's obviously pregnant, and they're shopping for baby stuff. And then we do have the, like, implied rape scene where it's just, like, the aftermath and, like, that dude is buttoning up his shirt. What was his name? Manager Pio. Yeah, so it's not clear. We don't know. Is Dong-sik her rape child or her love child?
Yeah, and even at the beginning, just like knowing that she had a son, the amount of the baby daddy changed throughout the entire series. At the beginning, I thought that child was Wang Six. and then they bring in the emperor guard, and that they had a previous relationship, and then I think like that's his baby now, and then she gets raped, and now I'm thinking that it's the guy who raped her, his child.
Yeah.
And so just that child alone has 3 plot twists.
Your comprehension skills are just lacking. He only has 2 maybe dads because she showed up pregnant back into their lives.
Right.
The mom and Wang Sik's mom and Wang Sik's life. Like, she was already pregnant, and then Wang Sik told her, "I vow to like help you care for this child and raise him as my brother because you need to focus on your studies so you could work at the palace."
Oh.
And you know what I just thought of? I just thought of, like, at the end, clearly the dad, who we think is the guard, clearly he was okay at the end, so why didn't Dong-sik, why didn't he stay with him if that's his child?
They were barbecuing. I think they all lived together.
Were they? Okay.
It's not clear. All we know...
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah. All we know is he is grilling... She is in pigtails.
And then you're raw with the pigtails.
She suddenly loves him.
That's right. Okay, I just remember.
That visual of Binyu Ra in the pigtails still makes me so upset because the entire show, she's this mean secretary, like undermining everyone, undermining Na Wang-sik, or like the emperor, the mom, the sister, literally everyone. She's this like sneaky ass character, and then at the end she comes in with the pigtails and the huge smile, and it's like, where did this person come from?
I think I took it as because she got hurt. They hit her in the back of the head with the brick, right?
Yeah.
So I took it as like maybe there's some kind of like regression in her memories or something, like some type of brain damage where now she's just regressed to a younger age. But I don't know. But then she was caring for Dong-sik, so
you're right.
I don't know.
You're right, because there was a part where the first Empress's dad looked at the guard and was like, "It's better if she doesn't remember," or something like that, implying,
Oh, okay.
It was a mess. It was just a mess.
Yeah, so she just had memory loss, kind of like how Princess Ari had memory loss, that she was so traumatized by that entire ending scene that somehow she forgot her entire life as a princess, and now she's living in normal South Korea just as a little girl. Like, how could you forget that you were a princess? She was learning Chinese and like economics at 6 years old,
Oh,
and
that's
somehow she just like lost
right.
all her memory. Yeah, she was training to be the emperor at 6 years old. And then she got memory loss. And now she's a normal child.
Wait, how did she get memory loss again?
The shock. Well, the Empress told Nanny she saw everything on television. The Princess Ari did. And the shock of like all of the emperor and Empress Dowager's crimes and the nanny's crimes were so great that it like she fainted, and then when she woke up she couldn't remember a thing. It was absurd.
Plot twist even at the end.
A little too much.
Yeah.
That
too
was
much.
stupid.
It had such great promise.
It did. And the ending was just
But no.
convoluted. Overall the show was convoluted, but the ending was like it felt rushed suddenly and no. All right, we should go into pros because it sounds like we hate the show. I kind of do.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
To kind of help us lead us into pros, I personally, as far as the ending, I think how the emperor died, I think that was a great way to kind of end him.
Yeah.
Like
His 20-minute ending.
yeah, his 20. Okay, yeah, that was a little too much. The 20 minutes, but like the whole overview that he like posed as Nawansik and went to go like bring down the Empress, who he wanted to because not Empress, the Empress Dowager, his mom, because she was controlling him. Like I thought that whole idea, I loved it because I think that was a perfect way for him to redeem himself without the whole crazy storyline that they were trying to make us accept him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but yes,
I
20
agree.
minutes was long.
Yeah.
I did like his character arc. I just feel like it was a little bit weird. I like how he started and I like how he ended, but the way the journey getting there was weird. Because he started off as this evil character and then just hating Oh Sunny, trying to kill her every other episode, and then towards the middle he realizes that he's a puppet, does a complete 180 and is like doing cute things for Oh Sunny, going on live streams with her even though she hates him, and like promising to always be with her even though she hates him. I just thought like there was a total flip in his attitude that wasn't organic.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, I understand that it was a realization, but like it just happened at the flip of a coin.
Yeah.
So abrupt.
I agree. It was too sudden. Not too sudden. It was just, it felt weird. I mean, I was almost okay with it. Again, it was one of those, let's see where this goes. Like, I'll go with it. Let's see what the writers wanted us to do. But it purely felt like the writers were just writing.
Yeah.
They were just writing to keep going.
Definitely. Like, oh, we need another episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And Chris, you even said while we were watching it, you were like, it feels like the writers just changed their mind on the storyline for the Emperor. It was so sudden.
It was very sudden. I think it was like from one episode he absolutely despised her, and then all of a sudden he's like seeing how she's acting with Ari, that all of a sudden he falls in love with her that instant. Like,
wait,
I don't know.
We're being conned again. Overall, I appreciate that Sunny was like, she got stronger as the show progressed, and even though she got stronger in terms of like standing up for herself and being more conniving against the Emperor and the Empress Dowager, she was always a good person at heart, and all her intentions were always for the greater good. So she never became self-serving at all.
Yes. She was the one that kept me into this whole series, because I loved her character development, her resiliency. I actually didn't like her at all in the beginning. I thought she was annoying. I was like, oh my gosh, like this poor girl. Yeah, she was stupid. She was trying to be funny, and it was just
Naive.
weird. Yeah. And it was like, oh, come on. But like as she grew and developed throughout the series, like I totally 180. She was my hero.
Yeah, I agree. I was rooting for her to succeed and in the process, hopefully kill everyone. And just the way that she brought people down was so, because other people, they would like do shady things in order to bring other people down. But Oh Sunny would like, she wasn't manipulated at all.
No, she was very graceful. And even in those little moments where she would like confront someone or try to manipulate some way, she was very graceful in how she did it. Like it was a completely different from when the Empress Dowager was manipulating or like trying to bring someone down.
Yeah. I really appreciate overall, like, as far as all the dramas we've watched so far, Oh Sunny was one of the best like written female characters that we've had to date. Like she's never been like, oh, helpless, woe is me, like I'll send some big strong man to take care of my problem for me. She always went. Like they needed someone to explore the mysterious island, her ass went. They needed someone to go after the emperor when he was gonna like pretend to be Wu Bin and do whatever he was doing at the end when he died. She went, like she runs in head first and like stays strong no matter what. So I really appreciated that.
Yeah, I did too. And I also feel like she did that because there was no one who could be trusted in that palace.
Yeah, definitely.
She was forced to do things herself because like everyone else was either plotting against her or like somehow trying to bring her down.
Any other pros?
The prince and Hello.
Oh,
that whole relationship.
Power couple 2019.
Yes, we loved them. They were our favorite for sure, I think.
I agree. They were just cute together.
Yeah.
They were. I think it's funny how the prince, when we saw him in 12 Years Promise, he was like, the spoiled brat, like he, grew up rich. His mom was giving him whatever he wanted. But then when we see him here it's kind of funny now that I really think about it, see him here in this drama, like it's complete opposite. He did come from like a rich family still, but he wants to turn that away. And he kind of makes his money through his own ways, through his book. And he wants to wants nothing to do with the royal family. So it's really cool how, seeing him from drama to drama. I know you're not really supposed to connect the storylines, but I still kind of, in a way, connected it.
Yeah.
Like he redeemed himself from 12 Years Promise.
Oh, I agree. I get what you're saying. What are our overall thoughts?
Okay.
I'll start. So I liked the concept of the drama, but I didn't like the journey. It was exhausting. And there were way too many plot twists.
Yeah.
Some of them good, some of them unnecessary, but it was too much. And I do agree with you, Casey, like towards the middle it kind of felt like a chore to watch it, cuz you knew that everyone was plotting against one another, and this friendship that arise will probably be a hatred in the next episode. It was just such a flop from one episode to the next. So overall,
yes,
on a scale from 1 to 5, I would give it a 2.5. I definitely would not watch it again, but I didn't hate it.
What about you, Chris?
I had my hopes up for this show. I thought it started out good. I was ready to be thrilled and get on this roller coaster. But then it felt like a chore. It was too long. It was kind of like, okay, when is this finally going to go over? Like, I get it. The Emperor's redeeming himself. But it was good for like binge watching. I think if you want to sit down and be entertained for a full day or two, then it'll be good to watch this drama. But overall, on a scale of 1 to 5, I think I'd also give it a 2.5. Like, Oh Sunny definitely brings it up, that 0.5 from a 2. But if someone were to ask me if they would recommend this, if I would recommend this drama to them, I don't think I would. So I'd keep it at 2.5.
Yeah. I mean, I agree for the most part. Like, the show started out super promising, super juicy. Outfits were on point. It had really cute, funny moments. And then shit hit the fan, and it never stopped spinning. Shit was just flying all over the place, hoping to land and failing. I was just like, what's going on? I was tired. I was exhausted. I was emotionally drained. I'm sure by episode 45, me and the writers had this mental link connection established. We were both like, this is it. And you're just going to have to accept it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
That's so good.
So I'm going to give it a 3, mostly because I really enjoyed Sunny's overall character development and like her story. And I'm glad that she had a happy ending. But I'm not going to... And the outfits, like I said, were really cute. Beyond that, everything else just... Actually, I lied. I'm going to give it a 2.5. I just got mad again.
Okay.
Yeah. What outfits are you referring to? Like the hand box?
Yeah, and also like their power suits were really cute. Hair was really cute.
Yeah, it was really nice. I like their outfits going out into the real world. It was really cute.
Yeah, me too.
Every time I think about their like Chon Woo Bin in the real world, I think about him shopping with the Emperor's sister, and he just has
sister.
Don't get me started
because
on that.
The storyline of their fake love relationship where she was obsessed with him, but he was only using her to figure out like where the source of their money was coming from. And every time they went out on dates or just went shopping together, the only thing that I could notice like that stood out to me was Cho Woo Bin's cake face. They packed on that foundation on him just like so much. And his eyebrows were colored in. Like the makeup was apparent and it was not natural.
We were done.
Which is weird because...
Yeah. I know, I'm sorry, but it's still like triggering.
Yeah, it was produced by SM, so you'd think that, that's why none of this makes sense to me, because it was produced by SM Life Design, which is a SM Life Entertainment in essence. So they clearly have makeup artists. It was winning not all these awards, but it was winning awards for acting, and it was a hit in Korea apparently. Like, why, how could it end like this?
Yeah.
That's like, why?
Yeah.
Where?
Would not recommend.
Where?
That was a roller coaster, just like the show.
What a roller coaster.
All right, so it seems like our consensus is 2.5 out of 5 would not recommend. If you guys agree with us, shoot us an email. If you think that we are wrong in thinking that this was not a terrible K-drama, but not a very good one, give us some feedback, debate us, because we are open to that information. Change our minds. We want our minds to be changed because we want to leave this drama feeling happy And right now, I don't feel happy.
We want to believe.
Yeah, I'm still the image of Minyu Ra in the pigtails. Like, I cannot get it out of my head. It's so dumb.
Let it go. We're done.
I can't.
The show is over.
I know. I'm sorry.
Our torture
can't.
has ended. We are free.
It's never gonna end. All right. Our next episode will be about our first BTS concert, or actually our first K-pop concert together. So stay tuned for that episode. Do you guys have any notes before we say goodbye?
No.
No.
Ending remarks? All right.
Thanks
I have an ending remark.
I have an ending remark.
Well, actually, I actually have one ending remark.
Okay.
My ending remark is GD needs to come out of the military now.
Oh my goodness.
I need G-Dragon back in my life. I cannot watch the same YouTube videos over and over again. I need him.
Someone grab GD.
I'm looking forward to October. Casey, your ending remark?
If you've made it this far, thank you for listening to us.
Yes. Thank you.
Tweet us.
Yes, thank you.
All right, guys. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.